Hello, everybody, and welcome to Basketball Without Borders Australia edition here in Chicago, Illinois. We are on SWBA TV tonight for this one. I'm B-Ron. I got Marsh alongside with me for this exhibition game between Australia players from Basketball Without Borders. Marsh, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great right now, but I think we're going to have to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone. Here we go. Now we're officially getting underway here. Tip-off went to the blue side of this Australia Basketball Without Borders game. 4-minute quarters tonight. No substitutions. Everybody's playing all the minutes in this one. But again, only 4-minute quarters, so this shouldn't be a problem for any of these kids, right, Marsh?
Yeah, I would hope not. And I'm really excited, B-Ron, because we're on SWBA TV, SWBA TV. There's some new technology that SWBA's throwing out there. You'll see the names briefly showing up on your screen for the players. That's brand new technology. As everybody knows, SWBA uses a lot of AI to track the players, all the information. So we're fortunate to test this one out, a new feature that we'll see if they end up using it. But hey, as a commentator, being able to watch this on the second screen, I love it. So especially for guys that we're still kind of figuring out.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely a big fan of that feature for sure. And like you said, Hope. I mean, 6th round, great. If not, we got to see it, be the first ones to witness it, right?
We'll do it old school.
Yeah, exactly. Big three ball there as Gray gets scoring going. Lineups for both teams. For Team Blue, Kyron Taylor, Caden Scotch, Berkeley Burr, Caden Malone, and Caesar Lambright for Team Blue. And for Team Gray, we got Travion Abbas II, Marshawn Garlick, Terrain Samora, Tyrell Wallace, and Keyshawn May.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one, B-Ron. Guys from Australia, we don't always get to see play too often. Just time zone's difficult, but being able to get kind of this first look of guys that should be on the horizon of basketball, really exciting.
Yeah, exactly. And there are a few players in this game who are either currently playing or going to be playing for SimWorld Oceania this coming season. Travion Abbas, Tyrell Wallace, Keyshawn May are all returning players to SimWorld Oceania. The one new face is Kyron Taylor. He's committed to SimWorld Oceania. He'll be playing there this season. He's Mr. Basketball for Oceania as well. It'll be his only season in SimWorld. He's 17 years old, so we'll see how he does in his first season. As Team Blue is going to take a timeout, we're going to take a quick break here ourselves. Come right back, folks.
NBA League Pass knows you need basketball. Got a big game you can't miss? Get that single game pass. Ride hard for your squad? Team pass. That beat is bad, man. Get what you need with live games on NBA League Pass.
Welcome back, everyone. Team Gray out in front here, 7-0, and big part of that is Keyshawn May. Big blocks, forcing multiple turnovers, and making life hard for Team Blue right now, Marsh.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, you like what you're seeing early on in these are unique environments for these guys, right? Coaching not really there, play calling kind of coming from the squad, but finally we get Blue on the board there with a big triple from Caden Malone. So, but it's always good. It's nice to see some of these guys for the first time, and hopefully we get a competitive game. But I got to say, I love the 4-minute quarters for exhibition basketball.
Yeah, love the 4-minute quarters sort of format. Just getting the kids out there and letting them play for a little bit of time. And with no substitute, I think that we're like we saw in some of the showcases over the past weekend. I think it allows them to really give a lot more of their energy and give a lot more of their shine to those main 10 guys on the court. That's all you get.
And we also can figure out, I think with no limited playing time, you know exactly kind of what guys are going to be doing and what they're going to look like.
Yeah, right, exactly. And I think that's also an important part of trying to field a team at the prep level, figuring out what these kids can do well as a starting point, what they need to work on in the future. Strong rebound up and in the team Gray.
Is that Tyshawn May again? Because he has been all over this floor in this first quarter. It was not Tyshawn May. We're still figuring out the numbers here, so apologies for that.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out. Well, look, right now, Team Gray on a roll here in this first quarter. 12-3. They're out in front. We'll see if they can keep it going in the second quarter. We're going to take a quick break, folks, but second quarter action coming at you. Don't go anywhere. Come right back.
Make it 2-possession game, and they will.
Definitely gonna have to look elsewhere.
Oh!
Second quarter action, get ready to begin here in the Basketball Without Borders Australia game. And like you mentioned before break, Marsh, Team Gray on top 12-3, and they've really done a great job on both sides of the floor, making life hard for Team Blue. A deep 3-ball there from Caden Malone, his second of the game. The only 6 points come from him as well.
Yeah, I think it was just really bad coaching in that first quarter for Team Blue.
Something like that, right? Deep 3 from Torian Samora, 16 years old. He dropped 30 points in last season's Basketball Without Borders game, and I don't believe if my notes are correct, he didn't play on a similar prep team last season, March. So that's surprising to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've seen a lot of talent in the Oceania region, whether that be, migrated there or migrated out. Whether, you're talking about Cole Webb or you're talking about any of the big pieces they had last year, Damian Luffy a year ago. So a lot of talent's come and gone from there. You'd like to see some more rostered up, and like we keep talking about prep season, and plenty of people had their opinions based off Coach Skinny Washington's thing. So all I can say is just don't let Drees into Australia because what we don't need is Samora leaving, or Tyshawn May for that matter, who's been really good. But there's a lot of talent there. I think it's really dependent on, finding some establishment talent and good pieces from a coaching standpoint to ensure that, everything's being developed and guys are being found and used.
Yeah, and, regardless of that fact, Marsh, if they, sure, it does help to make a team here in SimWorld Prep, obviously, but that doesn't mean that you're not still being, looked at in various capacities, some way, shape, or form. Because, again, Samora, like I said, 30 points in last season's Basketball Without game, didn't make a team, but, I'm sure he'll, if he won't make a team this season for SimWorld Prep, I'm sure he'll find a way to a SimWorld U roster in the future, regardless of what happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of coaches and scouts looking around, so you'd hope that he's got some type of landing spot. But it's not easy to score 30 points in a basketball game, no matter your skill set. So I'd say worth taking a flyer on.
Yeah, exactly. He's currently the number 58 recruit in the ACH.
That seems low. I mean,
region.
58 internationally?
That's
I know that's international, so it's not just Oceania, but 58
Right.
for a guy that can score 30 in a basket. Correct me if I'm wrong. Basketball, were we playing 4-minute quarters last season too in this thing?
I believe we were.
I mean, come on. So it took
but
this guy 20, let's do math here, 16 minutes to score 30 points. I mean,
insane,
58?
right? Insane production.
58 seems low.
Definitely does seem low to me, and to put that in perspective, he is the second. He's the second lowest ranked recruit here. The number 56 recruit is Marshawn Garlick. He on the team. Oh, what a great block! Get that out of here.
That doesn't help our case there for some more getting stuffed at the rim. So no, but I still think 30 points. That's impressive. That proof that there is talent throughout the states and overseas that can make a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Someone will find a home. They're working. Deep 3 ball. Chocolate winding down. Does not fall. And there is a big rebound for Team Blue. They're only down 7. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter, Marsh. Are they at that magic number for being comfortable? Well, never mind. Right on cue. Cut it down some more. That deep 3 ball there.
I think I gotta look at it equate it to 8-minute quarters like we're typically used to. 4 minutes. We're basically playing one half of basketball. It's easy to score in a single quarter, +7, as we saw from Gray in that open. I think the door's certainly open. I don't think this thing's over by any stretch.
Well, it's definitely not. Down to a minute 30 left here in the second quarter of play. Another triple that's rattles around the rim and falls.
Ravion Abbas the second. Nice bucket there. We're seeing some good shooting here in this one. I think that's really important, especially as you look at it. I think the one thing that's the toughest to teach is shooting. So if you can get a guy with a nice baseline, we've seen Abbas, we've seen Samora hit a triple so far. For Gray, we saw Kyron Taylor at the other end. That's a hot commodity, regardless of the level that you're playing.
Yeah, definitely still need to make those shots, and if you can prove that you can make them, but like I said, there's a spot for you somewhere. If it's not on a SimWorld Prep team, it'll be on a SimWorld U team in some shape or form. You're gonna have a role, Marsh, and I think that's important to know and to keep in the back of your mind if you're one of these kids trying to land themselves a spot on a SimWorld Oceania, for example. Responding with a 3-pointer once again. Guess who? Caden Malone.
Caden Malone also making a name for himself again. When you can find guys that are shooters, you're not going to go wrong. We saw Run DMV get a little bit of a run last season in the run-to-one, based off of just having a roster that can shoot the ball well. So wouldn't be surprised at all to see those types of games today and over the next 2 days. Right, we're going to have 2 more Basketball Without Borders games. I think this is huge for international recruits.
Absolutely. Use the big stage, get those eyes on you. As Malone does prove he is human, missing a shot there. But when we're down to the final 20 seconds here of the first half of play in Basketball Without Borders, it's Garlic attacking and not able to finish it. Strong defense from Burr, but he does get a second chance jumper. That one unable to fall either. So we're gonna get a last second heave from Blue side. 3 ball up. It's good. Huge shot from Kyron Taylor, ending the first half on a high note for Team Blue. 2019 halftime. We're gonna take ourselves a quick break. I'm right back, folks.
SimWorld, 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 SimWorld.
It's a place where average Joe can work on his craft and grow. Say you the new magic, yo. Well, why you ain't passing though? better get you a basket, bro. Cause this ain't no Madden, no. This is real ball life from prep to pro. Come on, Park, this ain't no fashion show. It's the opportunity for you to be the one to shoot the three in the clutch. Game on the line. They like, who is he? Must be the 2-3 or 2-4. The one twice. Coach saying do more. Scouts like that boy nice. Drive up the price. Push up the stock. Build up your name. Stir up the pot. Piss off the eye. As a player or a coach, here it is, dog. SimWorld. This is your shot.
Yo, yells.
SimWorld.
You know your boy gotta get some of this, right?
SimWorld.
Rick Blaze.
SimWorld.
Ladies love. Let's go.
I be on some ballers, trying to get my hands on a scholarship. Pretty young thing already knew my name, said she wanna try out on a scholarship. Hold up, let me PG it. Porn go past, but you know I'm gon' do it. Podcast fast, big Bob on the snacks, and you know I'm in my bag when March can't beat it. Baby, I be drippin' with my foes tipping. Shot out to the ballers, no bull like I'm Pippin. Rick Blaze hit him with the freestyle. SimWorld Hoops, man, them boys wild.
SimWorld. 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 SimWorld.
And then when their lead expanded, they turned into a highlight machine, except for the problem was there was no film in the camera.
Second half basically ready to begin here at Basketball Without Borders, and saw a little Team Blue run there to end the second quarter of play, and Kyron Taylor was the one who made that last 3-point shot for them to cut the lead to 1. They're going to take the lead here. Yes, sir, they will. Caden Malone
continues to do it. I mean, look, again, if you're watching this game and you're trying to eye up SimWorld Prep or SimWorld U, I think the guys that have stood out to me so far, Caden Malone is a shooter, good drive inside from Tyrell Wallace, but also Kaishawn May in terms of his rebounding. He's been a force on the glass for this Gray squad. Just his ability to make a difference, and that is not easy to teach as well.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Gotta have those skill sets. And their little midi action from Kyron Taylor. Mr. Basketball from Oceania.
He's looked really good.
Off. Yeah.
He's looked really good as a shooter. I mean, that's a tough mid-range shot to take. He hit the 3 there to end the quarter, or the end of the opening half. He had a straightaway 3 earlier in the frame. He's got a really good jumper.
Yeah, he really does. And Trevon Abbas there couldn't get that jumper of his to fall. Team Blue back the other way with it, up and in. That time, Caesar Lambright getting himself on the board. 15 years old. He's from Blue Mountains, Australia. Ever been there, Mark?
I have not been to Blue Mountains, Australia. I have not been to Australia ever. So that will be changing. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I believe that. I would love to go one day myself. Let's avoid the bugs, though. Avoid the big bugs. Scarlett gets a foul called on him. yeah. There's bugs and the opera house. That's it.
Spider. I don't like spiders. And there's spiders, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and they're not just spiders, Marsh. They're spiders.
I don't. You know, we're good. Let's move on. We don't need to talk about that.
Fair enough. Berkeley Burr at the line for Team Blue here. 16-year-old, listed here at 6'5", 216 pounds. I think that's the first free throw to fall there. And Team Blue now with the lead, and they're trying to extend it out here a little bit. They trailed at 1 point early, Marsh. It was looking pretty ugly for them, but they got it back on track.
Yeah, they went from terrible coaching to great coaching. I think it's just as simple as that.
And I'll tell you what, I like when these kids are easy to spot on the floor, and Berkeley Burr is definitely one of those kids with the hairstyle, the mohawk.
So look,
with the color mohawk too. It's different. It's different. Not for me, but it's different. Makes my job easier, so I appreciate it.
It's something.
Yeah, it sure is. The Team Blue is gonna get a timeout as their lead dwindles to just 2. 27-25, 2:07.
Look at this guy. Look at this dance routine we got going on in the middle. That's impressive.
It sure is, man.
That's like a, what is that? That's not sleight of hand. That's sleight of body out there. My God,
yeah.
That's impressive. Does he not have legs? What do we think, B-Ron? You think he has legs? Nope.
Oh,
Look at
there he
that.
goes. There he goes.
Look at that guy. Sleight of everything.
Why there's a ghost among us, clearly. What that is.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, we're haunted. It's haunted here in Chicago.
Yeah. Ghost to basketball pass or whatever. I don't know, man. Well, there's a foul on Scotch. As we will see Tyrell Wallace go to the free throw line for Team Gray to try to knock this one up. All 27.
Scotch and Splenda. Tastes like Splenda, gets you drunk like Scotch.
That's a new one, Marsh. I never heard that one before. That's a new one to me. A new one to me.
I get 0 credit for that. It's an office quote. And, that is from the genius of Sir Michael Scott. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, and it's fun because I've seen The Office, but it's been a while, number one. And number two, memory ain't the best. So it's just, you know, these things come in and out the brain. You never know what it is.
The Office might be the greatest TV show ever written. So I've seen it more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. And I think that's about as many times as need to be publicly made available.
No, you mean to tell me they're not going to channel their inner Todd Howard and release it 50 times?
They might. They might.
We'll see.
Hope they
We'll
don't.
see, right?
Let us cherish it.
Yeah, right? Cherish it while we can. Minute and 20 left here in the third quarter of play. 27 all. It's Harold Wallace's 2 free throws earlier, and now they're going to take the lead right back thanks to Travion Abbas from deep.
Abbas is comfortable beyond the. I mean, that was
Yeah.
a 24-foot three-pointer right there. I mean, I guess 25, 26. That is not an easy shot, and he has looked comfortable coming off the screens. He reminds me offensively a lot of Gerald Carroll and just what he did for UCLA last season. He'll be a big part of the season this year, but just that confidence as a three-point shooter, constantly available. You know, no shot is a contested shot in the mind of Gerald Carroll, and I think there's a little bit of that in Travion Abbas as well.
I like the confidence, see it, and look at the attack right there. My goodness, fantastic way to get down the floor. It's Caesar Lambright getting it done right there.
Nice verticality from Lambright.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm talking about hair, B-Ron. Blue-headed hair for Lambright.
Oh, you know, it's. I guess that kind of fits the name a little bit, but you know, bright blue, whatever. It's fine. Anyway,
look at you. I was wondering where you were going with that. You brought that one home.
I sure did. It took a little bit. I got there. Final seconds here of the third quarter. Contested jumper does not fall. 1-point Team Gray lead. Fourth quarter action coming at you, folks. Come on back for it. It's a good one.
I knew from the stars you had my heart. I promise we will never be apart. I love you with everything inside of me. I love you. Just open up your heart and we'll be together forever. I wanna spend my whole life, baby. I promise I will never be a baby. I'll never let you down. Never knew I loved you, but baby I do. It's true, said you made me feel some kind of way inside. Like baby I can tell right now. Knowing how I feel about you, baby.
Welcome back, everyone. Fourth quarter, 30-29. Team Gray out in front here. And Marsh, we have seen some fantastic shooting from beyond the arc in this game tonight.
Yeah, we sure have. I
true.
mean, some more. We talked about 30 points that last time down. He
He's what, 4 for 4 from deep on this one, I think it was.
Yeah.
Even we saw Travion Abbas nailing some. Caden Malone's been aggressive from deep. I mean, it's been great.
Yeah, Kyron Taylor as well has hit a couple himself. And there's some strong defense there. Get that out of here. Come back the other way with it is Team Gray. Turnaround jumper. Up and in. Nicely done. Man, fantastic move there. As Team Blue gonna get a quick timeout there. Want to stop that any momentum that Team Gray gained with that last bucket there. I don't blame them personally.
B-Ron, real quick, while we've got a second, just want to give a shout out to our folks tuning in on SWBA TV. We've got Coach Pope, Coach Simpson, Kai Killens, Benjamin Alexander, Jay Medora. Look, some of y'all have not, your screen names aren't going to match up. So, look, we're just going to go with Danny Colden. I'm Sutton. What is up? Welcome in. I'm him. LOL. Sure you are. Appreciate you tuning in. All of us, Heat for Life. Who's that? Coach Woods. Is that who we're looking at there? So appreciate y'all taking the time out of your Tuesday afternoons to watch some Basketball Without Borders on SWBA TV.
Yeah, and remember there are a couple more Basketball Without Border games tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Asia game at 8 p.m. as well. So come back, same time, same bat channel. We'll be here. We'll be here. Well, I'll be here. Marsh won't, but I'll be here. Unfortunately, it won't be Marsh with me tomorrow. I'll get Maestro with me tomorrow. But that's fine. I like Maestro too.
And everybody will be happy because of it.
Well, hey, man. I like it. It's good enough for me. 36-29. Team Gray out in front here. Kyron Taylor has his shot swatted back to the nether realm. My goodness.
Nether realm. B-Ron, all right. Nether realm. Don't tell me. Another bucket. Look, that has been Samora. What is that? His 5th triple today. He has been absolutely outstanding for BWB Gray here. He has been the highlight of this thing. We talked about that 30-point game. It's easy to see how that was pulled off just because of his 3-point efficiency.
Absolutely. I believe that, like I said, that's his 5th three, and I believe he's perfect, too. 5th in a row. So that's even more impressive when you look at it that way. It's easy to hit 5 in a game, but 5 in a row, and the threes continue to fall as Travion Abbas connects. 42-29. Team Gray running away with this one.
And it's Travion, first off, for not having head coaches, really impressive timeouts being called from these players. I mean, talk about heady basketball. But Travion Abbas, is he, or him, because you said Samora is not rostered. If Travion Abbas is not rostered either,
Samora is not. Abbas is playing for Oceania this season. Correct.
That is good, and if we don't see Samora on Oceania next season, that's a discredit because this is a group this game has showcased a lot of it. Kyron Taylor, I thought, has been really good as well in this one for Blue, but they could put together just a deadly shooting group if they can get Samora. And if I'm a coach outside of the area, I am doing all I can to either scrounge together enough funds to get Samora out of Oceania's region, or if I'm Oceania and their head coach Olson Myers, who's kind of bounced around a little bit, I'm not missing on Samora.
Yeah, I think that's one of those can't miss kind of players. It seems like with his shooting ability anyway, tonight he's a can't miss player for SimWorld Oceania, and I think it's so important, Marsh, to talk about keeping your players within your region. You don't want to let Travion Samora get away.
No, you do not, because he's going to make you pay wherever he ends up. And if he's not on a roster next season, I mean, there are some guys that good alley move.
Oh,
that's Kyron Taylor. That's a beautiful look. I mean, I thought that was a shot. Fantastic.
I did too, honestly. I did too for a second. And then Scotch flew in the air and grabbed that thing and threw it down. I was like, no, not a shot. Alley-oop. That works. Final minute of play here. Basketball Without Borders is Team Gray going to more than likely, at this point anyway, have this one under wraps. But it was a fantastic exhibition game. Shooting display from both teams. Crazy. And there Another great, tough basket there from Team Blue. Getting that one to fall. As that was Cesar Lambright.
Torion Samora. He had the pull up there at the other end. He's been the standout. I don't think there's much debate there. Him and Abbas have been fantastic.
Yeah.
But again, as we said kind of earlier in this, it's great that this is a platform for these guys. You know, it's awesome that we had the weekend full of prep tournaments this past weekend, but to give these international guys just this full runway, you know, abbreviated quarters, sure, but it really allows these guys to showcase their skill set, and I think we've obviously been able to see guys that maybe otherwise you don't get to see in quite the same fashion. Good block in there from May.
Yeah, fantastic block there from Keyshawn May. As the shot clock is still on, with 15 seconds left here in the ball game. Shot is up and a great post move. And that one to fall, man.
Get this guy on the roster.
Yeah, get him on one immediately. By the end of tomorrow, maybe, hopefully, we'll see as Kyron Taylor connects with the final three-pointer for Team Blue. As Team Gray wins this one, 46-37. Again, great showcase for both these teams. For Marsh, I'm B-Ron, and for all our staff here on SimWorld TV, SWBA TV. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This has been a presentation